Imagine investing billions of dollars into a project that's supposed to revolutionize your industry, only to watch it crumble piece by piece. That's exactly what's happening with Boeing's 777X. This plane was meant to be the crown jewel, the one that would set Boeing miles ahead of its competitors. But instead, it's turning into a nightmare that just got a whole lot worse. The 777X was Boeing's ambitious plan to dominate the skies. They envisioned it as the future of air travel, a plane that could fly farther, carry more passengers, and do it all while being more fuel efficient. It was supposed to be a game changer, a leap forward in aviation technology. Airlines were lining up to place orders, and the excitement in the industry was palpable. But now that excitement has turned into anxiety, and the dream is quickly becoming a disaster. The early warning signs. From the very beginning, the 777X faced challenges. The development process was marred by delays, technical issues, and regulatory hurdles. Engineers struggled to get the plane's new engines to perform as expected. The innovative folding wingtips, a feature meant to make the massive plane more airport-friendly, became a headache instead of a highlight. Each delay chipped away at Boeing's credibility, and confidence in the 777X began to waver. But these were just the early warning signs. What's happening now is much worse. The crisis unfolds. In recent months, the situation with the 777X has gone from bad to catastrophic. Boeing is now facing a perfect storm of problems that threaten not just the 777X program, but the entire company's future. The FAA, already cautious after the 737 MAX debacle, is scrutinizing every aspect of the 777X with unprecedented intensity. Certification, which Boeing hoped would be a formality, is turning into an endless saga. And then there's the market. The global pandemic has fundamentally changed the airline industry. Demand for new planes has plummeted, and airlines that once clamored for the 777X are now reconsidering their orders or canceling them outright. Boeing is left holding the bag, with billions sunk into a plane that might never see the skies in the numbers they once dreamed of. The financial impact on Boeing is staggering. The company is hemorrhaging money as it pours resources into fixing the 777X problems. Every delay costs millions, and with each passing day, the likelihood of recouping those costs diminishes. Shareholders are growing restless, and the stock price reflects their unease. The once mighty Boeing, a titan of American industry, is now teetering on the brink. It's not just about the 777X anymore. Boeing's reputation is at stake. The 737 MAX crisis was bad enough, but a second high-profile failure could be devastating. Trust once lost is hard to regain. Airlines, regulators, and the flying public are all watching closely. Can Boeing turn this around, or is the 777X destined to join the ranks of history's biggest aviation failures? A glimmer of hope or a false dawn? There are some who believe that Boeing can still salvage the 777X. They point to the company's history of overcoming adversity and its unmatched engineering expertise. Boeing has faced tough times before, and each time it has emerged stronger. Maybe this time will be no different, but the challenges are immense. Boeing needs to convince not just regulators, but the entire world that the 777X is safe, reliable, and worth the wait. That's a tall order, especially in a market that's shrinking rather than expanding. And with competitors like Airbus gaining ground, the window of opportunity is closing fast. The human cost. While the headlines focus on Boeing's financial woes and market share, there's another story here: the human cost. Thousands of Boeing employees have poured their hearts and souls into the 777X. They've worked long hours, faced immense pressure, and believed in the project's potential. Now they're watching their hard work unravel, and the uncertainty is taking its toll. The communities around Boeing's factories are feeling the strain too. When a giant like Boeing struggles, it's not just the company that suffers. Suppliers, contractors, and local businesses are all affected. The ripple effects are widespread, and the fear of job losses looms large. The bigger picture: what's at stake for Boeing? The failure of the 777X would be more than just a financial loss for Boeing. It would be a blow to its identity. Boeing has always been seen as a leader in innovation, a company that pushes the boundaries of what's possible in aviation. The 777X was supposed to be a symbol of that legacy, a continuation of Boeing's tradition of excellence. But if the program collapses, it could mark the end of an era. The impact would be felt across the entire aviation industry. Boeing is one of the cornerstones of global aerospace, and its struggles could have far-reaching consequences. Competitors would seize the opportunity to capture market share, potentially shifting the balance of power in the industry. And for the airlines, the choices they make today could shape the future of air travel for decades to come. The final countdown, as Boeing races against time to fix the 777X, the stakes couldn't be higher. The company's future, its reputation, and the livelihoods of thousands are all on the line. The 777X was meant to be a triumph, but now it's looking more like a tragedy. Will Boeing manage to pull off a miracle and turn things around? Or are we witnessing the slow-motion downfall of an aviation giant? One thing's for sure, everyone is watching, and the next few months could determine the fate of Boeing for years to come.